Hello, my name's Daniel Beard and I run the Cairns-based Crown of Thorns Starfish Control Program for Inlock. The program's been operating for around 10 years through the management of the Reef and Rainforest Research Centre and the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority, as well as some other government agencies. As well as that, we run a ranger training program in Papua New Guinea. This program has around 180 rangers that we employ that deliver on-the-ground support work within their communities, and we train them in all things from water sanitation, hygiene, building, construction, farming. So my program based in Cairns employs around 40 staff, both male, female, Indigenous and Anglo-Saxon. We have around 10 divers on each vessel, as well as a skipper, supervisor and team leaders. They sleep around 18 people and operate between Lizard Island and the Whitsundays. In that area, we work on approximately 130 reefs, and we undertake surveillance and culling activities. A voyage or a deployment for a Crown of Thorns starfish program is approximately 10 days. During this time, the vessel will not return to sea. So once you're on board, you're on board. The only reason we'll come back is for a medical emergency or if we're kicking someone off the boat. We're often in very remote areas of Northern Australia, so this means limited phone reception, limited contact with land. So these should all be considerations when you're applying for a position on the Crown of Thorns starfish boats. So all of my staff on the Crown of Thorns program all have a minimum of a dive master qualification, as well as first aid, oxygen provider and advanced resuscitation, and an occupational dive medical. So to be considered for a position on the boats, you must have these and be able to maintain them going forward. So when a new diver comes on board our program, we have 2 trial trips. These trial trips allow the supervisors and the skippers, as well as the team leaders and the rest of the crew, to evaluate a new staff based on several factors. These can include safety, ability to perform the tasks and roles that are expected of them, but also things such as how much effort they put in, the way that they get along with the rest of the crew. That is a really big part of this. So our staff range between around 18 and 45 years old, with the majority of them at that younger end of that scale. So again, bear this in mind if you are applying for these positions. As a diver on the COTS control program, you get to see some amazing things on the reef, as well as learn a lot about working and operating on a vessel. So our program not only allows you to get in the water, but also jump on board the tools on the boat and make sure that the vessel is maintained and seaworthy at all times. There's some amazing spots that they get to visit. Some of those include the Ribbon Reefs, as well as down south around Wheeler, and a lot of the tourist reefs in between. So most recently, some of our divers saw dugongs that are along the coast here near Cairns, as well as minke whales during the season, and can often hear humpbacks during their dives.